Hello there! Welcome to another episode of Written Wednesday. I, as always, am your hot-aired, blathering idiot host with my happy collection of merry misfits. Sush, who shall not be appearing in this stream unless she can resurrect herself from the dead. The Bee's Knees and Toons. Little start out for... I'm sorry if I'm a bit darker. White Palingston. Ooh. Okay. The Bee's Kneecap. Well, anyway. Small audience to want to start with today, and that's fine. I'm going to get right into writing. And for the start of this, we have here an accurate recreation of a Yoggle on a normal person's seat. My sister found this image, and it was just too funny to want to pass up. I love how small the little dude in the picture is. But he's just going to own it. He's not going to ask for a tinier seat. He's not going to let these big people demean him. No, that is his little chair and possibly a new condo. Now, we also have Return of the Silver. That's a cat on a chair. I know, and it's adorable. So, I have my mocha coffee because like any real author, you should drink things that make you sound like you're exclusively from Starbucks. Alrighty. Let's see if I can't get some typing in while we wait for everybody else to file in. I've not gotten too much done yet because I'm still trying to hit my stride between my two new jobs and Inktober, which is currently going on, and some active art commissions. Yay for me! I have art commissions. I have a queue of them. People are like actually wanting stuff from me. Dova Quill! Ooh, sorry buddy, you're about a week late to want to see me working on Fly-By-Night Apocalypse. So sorry. But I'm good. I'm glad to have you, my friend. Okay. Hey, keep on the good work, man. Yes, and I'm going to be filming a new little series for YouTube for the month of October, in case my plate was not full enough. I'm going to need sideburns. Ha! Check! Got that covered. I'm going to need sideboards for this plate in order to keep everything on it. Okay, I have returned. Keep that workflow going. Then you'll be heading to bed at 11:30 like me. No, it's 2:30. It is 2:30 and I regret it immensely. That's why I'm loaded up on mocha coffee. Okay, what are sideboards? Sideboards are boards you put on the sides of things when you overload it too much, that it's like lifted out of the containable space that you have predetermined for the mass you are trying to hold. It is when enough is not enough. It is one of those blessed all-American solutions. When there's too much on the plate, just make the plate bigger. Smaller portions. What are you, a communist? Life doesn't quite work like that. I will make it work or die trying. So it was good to know you. This is my final stream. I'm dying tomorrow. Cleared his stream. Oh, I should not be trying to read the chat and type at the same time. Oh, no, that's not a good idea. The 70s called. They want their portioning back. Ha ha, no. Oh, I've also discovered the wonder of protein bars. That's fun today. Low calories, too, 90. So I can still get in that Hulk Hogan shape. Speaking of which, before I get into this, I love old wrestling promos. Nobody cuts a wrestling promo like the Iron Sheik or Randy Savage or the Ultimate Warrior. They have a monopoly on that stuff. It is fantastic. Goldust does okay, but the old generations, oh, you have not lived until you've heard the Iron Sheik cut a promo on someone. It's pretty good. About 11 minutes, give or take. Yes. To this day, it behooves me why you would make the handle of a metal teacup metal. Because that's the part where you hold and it gets hot. Ooh, yeah, no. We were using code. No. I'll leave it. I don't know, you could put like a little leather binding over it or something. Do you want to keep it from burning your hand? I think that's I think that's the primary reason why they invented tea parties, because like the old aristocrats needed something to do while they waited long enough for their drink to cool down so that they could actually grab the handle. I know, let's bring a few of our friends over and I'll have a lovely little conversation so I don't burn my hand off. And all of them come over, and half of them have hooks for hands. Oh yes, they're delightful little cups, but they burn like a mother grabber. Okay, let me just scroll down here and get some of my notes. Oh yes, I should put her name there too. An excuse they gave to detect each other's poisons with their silverwares. Scroll down. Well, actually, no, I better. Oh my God. Well, I can't copy and paste it if I. Miss Meals Me. I like that name, by the way, Meals Me. Just for the sake of levity, are there any characters' names that you've created that you're very proud of? Let me know in the chat or in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you are watching this on YouTube, thank you. I am starving for views on YouTube. I think most of these only have like one view every 2 weeks. I have never been proud in my entire life. You'd get along with Sush very well when she's here. Hello, Sush. I don't want you to have to put on a fake cover. It's fun having you here and appreciating you for the Sush that you are. And I will say this, as fun as the gag has been, if the Sush clone thing is annoying you, and the person does step forward, I would like to politely ask them to stop the Soosh clone joke. Because from this point on, if it continues to harass the people who attend my streams, as funny as it seems, I will put an end to it, because this is supposed to be a place where we enjoy writing and enjoy each other's conversation. I'm not just here to rip on Soosh. I don't know, Sushi Maru's kind of cool. Oh, by the way, Soosh actually has a topic for the stream. One of the things, I don't want it to be exclusively about me and my novel. She was talking about writing her own book at some point, and I thought that was very cool. And ages ago, she came to me with this very interesting formula on how to want to write stories, in which she goes to like Threads or social media or something like that, and she looks over the drama and she recounts it, but with this magnificent sense of like the old tales of yore, or just using the general premise or story of it. And she reverses that and crafts that into these epic, almost fantasy medieval settings. And the stuff she comes up with is so out there, amazing, and creative that you think, oh man, there's no way that happened. But then knowing at the same point in time, it's derived from these realities, or these personas, these events we construct for ourselves online. And that it's an actual thing just adds that extra depth to it. It's an adaptation of J.R.R. Martin's technique. Well, hey, innovation. You're improving upon that model, Seuss. So from henceforth, we will call that the Soosh model, or the sushi model, whichever you prefer more. But I do enjoy it, and she has come up with some really good ones. So I think that's a note we can put together for the writing process, for getting ideas for quick books. Be observant of the world around you. No matter where it is, whether you're out on the subway, whether you're online on message boards, just be observant of the world around you. You get better at doing dialogue like that, character interaction, or just some crazy stories that you will not believe. Soosh says, I substitute reading and learning history with procrastinating online. I call it the sushi roll, because sushi roll! Oh wait, hang on. I will use the silver of the teacup. No, hang on. There. That probably didn't come through well with the mic. And I probably have the eye-hand coordination of a fish! But, there we go. Okay, that's the stuff I want. So, I'm going to break the stream real quick, because I'm going to try and open up another file. Because, again, keep notes. Notes, keep notes. I swear to goodness you will thank yourself later. Keep notes. Oh, and hit the save button. You want to become intimately familiar with that little floppy disk. When you are writing, whenever you are doing anything on a story, you must listen to me and take this to heart. I beseech you. Save often. Take notes often. You can always say, no, I don't want this, and take it out on the cutting room floor or the second pass through the book. You cannot undo forgetting a good idea. Keep notes. And you grow up big and strong. Be a good writer like me. Alright, I'm going to open this up. And it's going to take over the whole page. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, that's handy. Handy that. Alright, let me see OBS so I can tell it to stop breaking. There we go. Now we can see all the goodies I'm writing. Let me just scroll up here. Excuse me. The Quill Dragon Dova Quill. Quill Dragon Dova Quill has a lot of quills in it. The names I posted earlier. Oh, I did not see the names that you posted earlier. Let me scroll up here. Oh, that was the wrong button. Okay. Magnus Quill Dragon. Dovahquill. Parakletos. Trestus. Or Crestus. These are some of the names. I like that. And another thing I do a lot is languages and words, just because I deal with alien species, and it helps give, I guess, a flair unique to them, to the names. Because a major problem you will run into doing sci-fi or anything with aliens or fantasy names, a lot of the times you can, like, if it's only a few species, I'm going to say this right now, if it's only a few species or a few races or a few weird oddity whatever you want to have, you can usually get away with just mashing your hand on the keyboard, and you'll come up with some weird, alien names like Zebdolf or Draxenok, stuff like that. But when you're dealing with a bunch of species and you're trying to create a big world, it's all about keeping the scope of the material you're trying to write in mind. Otherwise, you'll run into this problem where your method of creating names, your idea of what an alien or fantasy name sounds like, is going to become very clear, and it's going to get very, very difficult for the reader to tell at a glance of the name what species the person is supposed to be or what race they're from. It becomes much, much harder for to keep that separate, I guess, because it all starts sounding the same. When dealing with a large amount of people, or a large, I guess, cast of species, or when it's going to be a show of variety or something like that, coming up with at least some basic rules of the language really helps give them a flavor and structure unique to themselves, so that if the reader is good at retention, I guess, or you have these characters showing up more often, they'll be able to go, that looks like, even if it's subconsciously, that looks like a Dweedledorf's name. Parakletos. Okay, that's a cool name. Also, the last two are Greek and Latin, respectively. Crestus, misspelled Christus, or Christ in Latin, and Parkletos is Greek for helper or advocate. That's interesting to know. Thank you. But you see how they stand out. Keep language in mind, even if they're not going to show up, even if it's a throwaway character or it's just a species that you're going to have show up for a specific role. They might not be anything more than a plot device to you, but in the universe, in the book, in the space where they exist, and I'm being flowery here, forget the purple prose, I know there's not real anything out there, I'm just saying. In the space where they have lease, they are more than just that plot device. And the more shades of that you can paint through clearly without taking away from your actual story and the plot you want to do, the better received they'll be. Never sell a single thing you do short. No, they're just a plot device. They're just going to do like this. Okay, one day I will send you random nonsense and you will know why. Yes, I will. It will be because you have run out of teeth to bite me with, and instead you are just furiously gumming my arm to get my attention. It's me testing my new language on you. Oh, God. I actually have forgive the offshoot topic here, but I actually have a bunch of languages for a lot of the species in my book, and one of the words I was coming up with last night with Katie is something from the Medeians, which are a species I'm going to have a lot of fun with. It's just very difficult to speak. We can't see the chat in the stream, by the way, FYI. There we go. But it's very difficult to want to say, because I'm not very fluent in any other language except English, so I'm very forward in the mouth speaking, which is where, here forward, where most English comes from. And the Medeian speech I had come up with, the Medeian word I had come up with was, Okay, let me write it down real quick so I can go through it easier. It is. Because something common in their language that I think is a sound that works very well from them is this sort of, I guess, wet lisp sound, this really very, very meaty side of your mouth kind of lisp kind of sound. And the word, if I can say it correctly, is kalslekata. Kalslekata. Like that. It means big, grand, and useful. Kalsleka is the first word, and ata is the end. And you'll notice there's something here called a Kalyata kit that the UCAST uses in Universe. Ata being the Medean word for useful. Kalyata. It is useful mining kit. You should write a language where every single word is... What in God's name is Sephiroth? Kingdom Hearts? No, not Kingdom Hearts. Oh, fuck. Boobaloo. Yep, I didn't say a bad word at all there. Sephiroth. No, Final Fantasy. I know it's Final Fantasy. I misspoke. They are virtually identical to me. I have seen them all. Shut up. I know it's not Kingdom Hearts. Excuse me. Kingdom Hearts. I didn't say 7. I said Final Fantasy. I just trigger everybody this stream. Kingdom Kart. I know we're mixing Mario Kart and just you wait. I'm going to drop another one. It's going to be Sonic Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie Hills. Crash Bandicoot. I just leaked. Oh no! And then Dovahquil's name changes. The mask comes off, and he's actually a representative from the Nintendo staff. I'm sorry, we're going to have to pull the funding for your little stream here. Coffee, 'cause I haven't had enough of that. Bring out your inner potty mouth. Why did you give me up? I know. See, I've lost all the brand deals. Now I'll never be big like Markiplier. Also, wine is a little better than coffee. I'm pretty sure licking my desk is better than coffee. I hate coffee. I want you to imagine Am from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, written by, I believe it's Harlan Ellison. And one of the most quoted speeches that character ever gave was literally hate speech. Hey, hang on, I will literally put the hate speech into my stream tonight. YouTube's gonna love me. Okay, I have no mouth and I must scream. Am hate speech. I can get the gist of it, but I want to get the full Monty here of the speech. So now I can literally say, as well as having a potty mouth, I had hate speech in this video. This is the most infuriating of all my streams. Okay, let me see. Is this the quote? But this generally sums up my feelings toward coffee. I just drink it for the caffeine. All right, here it is. This is... I don't know if any of you have ever taken the time to want to read it, but I highly recommend reading the actual original I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. So, this is delivered by the evil computer Am, who is just hateful of humanity and has wiped everyone out except for this small test group he keeps alive just so he has something to do, and has been tormenting them and keeping them immortal for centuries. And in one of the confrontations between the two, Am delivers this line of, "Hate? Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant for you. Hate! Hate!" And just... Okay, and I'm going to put a little thing here. Here's the best part of that, okay? Harlan Ellison actually was approached and they made I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream into a computer game. The audiobook, when he originally narrates Am, he gives him a very much more computery kind of sounding voice because I guess at the era that's what they're more used to. But in the video game, he gives it a much more organic kind of I guess delivery that makes Am sound a lot less like the computer of the original Enterprise and actually this hateful, malicious individual, and it really works. Okay, let's just move that down there. Yeah. No. That's gonna be annoying. I'll take care of that later. That is not the right bit, I don't believe. Ah, here it is. It's a shame too, because I think he only passed away a year or two ago. Harlan Ellison. I remember he used to do little shorts on the Sci-Fi Channel, and he also had a YouTube channel for a little bit. And he's a raw individual. He says exactly what is on his mind, with no hesitation, no remorse. Let's say. You can commend him for his honesty, let's say. But he will say things that just have you go like, "Oh my God, you actually said that?" Like there's this one, he was talking about his one friend who is very, very old, and he got a new nurse. And like, "Oh, he got a new nurse who's taking care of her. I'm pretty sure he's f***ing her." Like just in the same breath, "I'm pretty sure they're." But he went on and he just talked to him, but like right in the middle there, it's like, "I'm pretty sure," and it's just like, wow, really, like this is going on the internet. Millions and millions of people are going to see this. He did not care. If it was on his mind, he would say it. Oh, Gidge sent me a thing. So apparently Gidge in the other room heard my mistake of Kingdom Carts. So what Gidge decided to do is, instead of Kingdom Carts, she sent me Kingdom Tarts. Well, luckily here I have my coffee to go with the tarts. Yeah, Gidge with the save. Yep, I've got Gidged. She doesn't even need to be here. She is like Superman. She knows when she's needed. She can hear a punchline on the breeze at 100 yards and just whoosh, flies in. All right, now what's this? I don't mind extra credits. It's just some of the people who work for them need to mind their mouth a little bit or have some very unproductive things to say. For the most part, I love the channel. I absolutely love them. I love their extra credits history. I love a lot of their ideas with their games. It's just there is a particular video that I'm sure comes immediately to mind to most people that they completely were tone deaf on and missed the mark. Oh, I don't listen to much of their advices. I just listen to primarily the history. I love the extra credit history shorts. Those are where. Ooh, wow. That's a heartbreaker. Oh, I love that one. I remember watching a compilation video about it. And I love that one. I think it's in World of Warcraft or something like that, but it's like this secret level you can't get to where it's just everything's underwater and there's these big heavy chains and stuff floating around. That. Ooh. Now, I think all that coffee's giving me buzzy eyes. I'm going to go get my glasses. Alright, now I have my glasses for plus 10 charisma and not coffee jitter reading. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that that's a habitual pattern for them then. Oh, goodness. Alright, let me see. That's pretty much all set. And after the stream tonight, I will be recording the intro for a new video of mine. I'm going to try and have out by Friday. Let me see if I leave any notes over here. Yes, I do believe that's everything. Oh, same here. Same here. That really, for me, that's what gets me. I love the history organized in a very accessible way. Because once you have one little thing put forward like that, it inspires you to go out and do your own research, and you learn more about them. It's more random. Okay. No, it's okay. It's good content for a conversation. You bring up some very good points, Sush. Okay. Spell check, I don't always agree with you, but sometimes you'll help me from rambling. How do I want to phrase that? Your signal security is reading. Don't want nominal. Reading positive. Airtight. No. I don't want to do 5 by 5. Signal is hello, Lure of Omicron Persei 8. Would that be a Katie? See. Oh, I was just, see, senor. I was just telling them a little bit ago about the Kalikata, which is, I think you might find this interesting. It's actually a botched spelling of a Medean word, because the actual captain there did not properly recreate one of the symbols from the anglicized version of the spelling. It does not possess the like the sound that is very common in the Medean language. So instead of being Kalikata, it's supposed to be Kaslekata. Excuse me. It gives me a bit of difficulty. Yeah, Kaslekata. Which means big, grand, useful. So they did not even get the name right. Kalikata is just kind of a botched version of that one. They are far from useful. Yes, the ultimate irony there. The Kalekata. I will get better at saying this. Alien languages are very difficult. Other languages are very difficult. Anything other than English is a little bit tricky for me. A bunch of oof farmers. Horrible oof. Sush doesn't know what the oof are. Oh, Katie, if you have a mind to, would you mind popping into my DeviantArt real quick, into my Infinity Quest folder, and giving Sush a picture of what the oof are? You struggle to pronounce English words most of the time. Yes, that is true. Thank you very much, Katie. And Sush, you will soon see what the oof are. They are a particularly useless animal. Yeah, oof farmers is calling someone an oof farmer is basically insulting their intelligence and basically their current endeavor. Like, they are just absolutely monumentally wasting an entire lifetime of time. and likely have the intelligence or rough brain power of a small ferret of some kind. A sparkety spark of firing neurons. That's probably from them dying of over caffeine exposure. Admiral's dialogue is always a little tricky. Oh. Yes, yes they are. I've also heard them called something like Bandy or Bendy or Birdie or something. I forget what it is. It's some sort of dopey llama thing. Is it Bendy? Let me scroll down here. Bunchy, that's what it is. One of my friends compared it to something called Bunchy. But for everybody in the stream, this is what an oof looks like. if it decides to load. Let's try this again, shall we? Why will you not paste? I have told you to paste. Oh, that is very strange. Copy image. Copy image. Copy image. Control. Right here. Hang on. Make sure you are selected. Yep. There we go. No graphical glitches or anything there. Yep. Get out of here. Why is it not pasting? Yeah, it sends in Discord. It's just not appearing in the freaking thing. Well, that is irritating. Oh well. Alright, rendezvous. This is a moment where I wish Sush was in the chat still. I think her internet might have crapped out or something. Because now I had to spell rendezvous. Or rendezvous. Yeah, they're pretty much inedible. They're pretty much destructive and very useless. The only thing they really do is find beehives, which they will invariably attempt to eat. Okay, run D. Oh, come on. Oh, wait a sec, did we? Almost. The inner machinations of her sushi mind are an enigma. But we know how my stream can be, so it likely booted her or something. Hi, Dova! Waves excitedly. Hello. Yes, hello, Dova. Possibly. Oh, please don't make furry puns, otherwise Jacob's going to show up. he knows when he's needed. Captain, my captain. Oh no. Ashley Williams goes flying through the universe. God, I remember playing Mass Effect for the first time, and I remember feeling like I was kind of nasty towards her. And then after Kaleko died, because I made the choice. I didn't save her for nothing, and he was in constant pain, and I know he would have been the right choice for it. But I tried to be nice to her because it's like, okay, I've been so nasty towards her. Aiden Kaleko just died. Kalenko just died. You know, now's not the time to be fighting. We should come together. And after just a few times being nice to her, she started doing that captain, my captain, and like was really flirty with me. And when I tried to like, hey, whoa, guy, no, lady, stop, she got like really aggressive and angry. Like, oh, well then what were you doing, leading me on, you jerk? And it's just like, why does this game not account for just trying to be nice to someone? I am trying to express a legitimate human emotion after one of our comrades died. Fine, screw you then, rot in the cargo bay. Oh, we got to Mass Effect by the quote, "Oh Captain, my Captain," which is what she said in the first game when she starts getting the hots for you. The Bequerum. Yes, we are. The gang's all here except for Sush and everybody else. So 2 of the gang is all here. Philip J. Fry. Well, hello, Fry. Even for past tense? What does past tense have to do with this? Well, he's speaking in the past tense. We have rendezvoused with the ESG operatives. Becomes one word and is not subject to the tense, I think. To Google! Okay. Rendezvoused. Blam. Rendezvous. Past tense. Is that a thing? Yeah, I'm not saying it with the hyphen in the middle. What is rendezvous? Oh yeah, there or the okay. Well, I will make sure I spell it correctly. Past tense, rendezvoused. Okay, I will keep... Like if you made a to-do list. If you do something from your to-do list, you didn't to-do'd yourself. You just did a thing. No, it doesn't like that. You don't rendezvoused yourself. You just went. Alright, so let me know how this sentence works. Again, we have splendid. The ground team has secured the drive and rendezvoused with the ESG operators. However, one of the members of the dig team and a number of Amanidian artifacts are in Rolfian custody. Huh. Alright, I'll have to look into that a little bit more later. I'm going to see if I can't make it a little bit farther in the page tonight. Then you could say, oh, right on. Oh yeah, I always saw it spelled ECT too, and I always thought so. Oh, okay, like that. And I remember a friend of mine just completely tearing into me over that. Go up, go up, go up. Yeah, etc., etc., yeah. I know that one. Alright, never mind, I'm going to go ected myself. Good luck with that, Fry. See you in the future. Because the word describes met. I shall make that a question tonight. Anyway, I will be right back. In the meantime, I leave you in the capable hands of One Horned Rokusho. Because I need to find the rest of the parts to this fellow. BRB. Hello. Thanks for keeping an eye on things, Rokusho. Ooh. Okay, that's an interesting conversation to come back to. Yeah, the author returns, but he is confused. Your robot was giving me dirty looks. Yeah, he does have rather a hard stare. Yes, I did. What an interesting time to be alive. He winked at me. Oh no, that's not supposed to happen. Again, dirty looks. Oh no. No. Perhaps we'll have to keep the running open for just a little bit longer. Oh yeah, I know the feeling. By the way, I had a thought today for you, Katie. Given that you are one of the few people that I let my universe interact with, and I enjoy our two universes combining in the role plays they're in, I was wondering, do you think Vashta, as like a side quirk of herself, would enjoy hearing Jamin use his native tongue instead of English? Because given when it's spoken properly and not spoken with me, there's a sort of elegance or, I don't know, a mystique to it. I was wondering if she'd find it silly or if she'd like the idea of him speaking in this other language. Is it grating? No. Like the Kalekata. There's a sort of cadence to it. And I'm not getting it right because the emphasis is hard on the Kalekata with that in it. It's towards the beginning. Kalekata. That is a difficult word for me to get right. I was doing it earlier at work, quietly, while I was working. It popped in my head. The Kalekata. And it's right here. And before the stream, it just... Oh, it seems my mouth has turned into gelatin and I can't speak. So now this is going to be the stream of me going like... Oh man, she'd go bonkers for it. Really? Bonkers laughing or bonkers as in she'd like it? Going for it. Oh, wow. My internet didn't crash. Nope, you were just pulled back to the future. To tell Bender of the robot giving you strange looks. Kinda, yeah. It's just I don't know how to sum up that sound it does for the L, because it's not just Calais, it's Calais, and that's the Kaleka is one of the words. It's just they smush them together when taking on different attributes. All right, let's hear this here. Google Translate.
Calle Cata.
Calcutta.
Calle Cata.
Almost. That's almost right. It's just it needs that weird like meaty lisp. See you later, Dova. I'll hopefully still be streaming by then. Sounds like Calle Cata. Well, is Calle Cata anything? Is that a thing? How would I know? Okay, I didn't know if you were saying it was like... You say that I speak Spanish? I didn't know if it was a thing or not. Then you were like, oh, that sounds like this, because I don't know everything in the world. I know I named it after the Kamchatka Sea, because I love the way Kamchatka sounds. Excuse me. That's a fun bit of trivia. Acidic. The opposite of acidic in English is basic. Yeah, he's a few corners short of a Ritz cracker. Oh, you like that one, do you? I think saltine is the cracker that you have in mind. God, Ritz are good though. Oh, I love a Ritz cracker. I mean, I'm on a diet. I'm not allowed to really even look at them, but oh, I love a Ritz cracker. Oh, I love a Ritz cracker. And I know once I know at the stream, I'm going to go get myself a protein bar, and oh, I'm going to love a protein bar and some coffee. Ooh. Saltine sounds like the scientific. Jesus. Saltine sounds like the scientific term for urine. Personally, I like the lights are on, and nobody's home, and the fuse is blown. That's it. I need something stronger than coffee. Come here, Pepsi. Come on, keep it together, tough guy. It's a good thing Dove is gone, because I think I'm going to have to award that one Best Comment Award. I always consider the apostrophe S, adding that to the dictionary as like the rite of passage for a character. Now they're officially a character because they have a possessive form. I don't know if that's an idiosyncrasy that any other writer has, but for me, whenever they get their own apostrophe S, congratulations, you are now a character. You are now officially a recurring character. You can want things and own things. Oh, by the way, Katie, I finally settled on a name for her. She is Miss Meals Me. Top 10 names foreigners can't pronounce. Yeah, we're going to go back to the name of that ship that I keep botching. And yes, Miss Meals Me. Number 1 goes... You can't say Meals Me? Yay, I'm not the only one who has a mouth of butter. Say Miss Meals Me 3 times fast. Okay? Miss Meals Me, Miss Meals Me, Miss Meals Me. Ah! Victory lap! Victory lap for the Americans. Alright. Come here, Pepsi. Excuse me. Stay classy. Fancy silver cups. Yes, just break all of my fingers on stream. This has now become an ASMR stream. I'm going to have to be like... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You can hear that. I am Lur. Just reading over it. Like you don't even need to hear it to hear it. Of Omicron Persei 8. Alright, let me see. Can I get a few synonyms up in here? Quiet burp. Excuse me. Allocating or assigning. This looks... Why did I put my headphones in? Secondly, why did I forget I had my headphones in and gored my head? I now have ears that reach my shoulders. Okay. Coin toss. Either assigning or locating. Heads, allocating. Tails, assigning. Tails, assigning. Alright, already. Yeah, best way to write. Just keep the flow going. Any little thing you can do to want to quickly end a mental dispute as fast as possible, just it helps. Throws a sheaf of manila folders in the air dramatically. Whew. Okay, already assigning. Let the papers tell the tale of it. Alright, now how do I... Now it's too bad Sush isn't here, because I'm about to return to her favorite species, which is the dialogue with all the hissing S's. I just need to scroll up here and see how exactly I formatted the narration jumps. I'm also going to be changing the name of this chapter. Blammo! Alright, and we want... I think the abandoned mines. And they are located to south area. And I believe that is where I will stop the stream for now. I'm going to get my coffee and my protein bar, and I'm going to see if I can't make it a little bit farther throughout the rest of the night. Because before next time, ideally, I would like to end up hopefully somewhere close to the next chapter, because there are only a few more left before the book is done. I can go back and patch up the opening from its file crash, and everything will be happy in Whoville. But until then, thank you very much for joining me. Let your mind wander, and your fingers transcribe the adventure on canvas behind you. Practice whatever it is your passions are, be it art, writing, poetry, whatever, music. And I will see you next Wednesday for another exciting installment of Written Wednesday. Thank you very much for joining me, and I am always, always happy to have you here. Thank you very much. See you the next broadcast.